going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Brett, because Brett is literally down so much and there's so many meme coins that are down a lot. So I kind of want to talk about what I think is going to happen for the meme coin market and what I think will happen to Brett here in the near future. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Also, this video is a request from one of the members of the channel, so big shout out to you. And guys, if you want to go ahead and become a member of the channel, all you have to do is go ahead and hit the join button on the channel. It's only $10 a month, and I'll go over any stock or crypto that you want me to cover, as long as it's not some type of low cap scam coin. But anyways, go ahead and do that, and then just leave a comment on any one of my videos letting me know what you want me to go over. But anyways, let's get straight into this one. So as you can see, Brett right now is down a lot. So it's down 90% in the last year. And this is the reality for most of the meme coins out right now. Most meme coins are down over 90% in the last year. So we're not seeing a good meme coin market like we did once before. Meme coins are doing terrible, right? And institutional investors kind of changed the whole cycle of the market, because we're no longer having that 4-year cycle where Bitcoin just goes crazy parabolic and then it just dumps and then all the money goes into altcoins. Like, we don't see that anymore. Like, what we're really seeing right now is Bitcoin going parabolic, then pulling back, and then the institutional investors going back in on Bitcoin, switching between privacy coins, going to Ethereum. But they're not really allowing the cycle to work how the cycle has previously worked. These institutional investors, these large ETF funds, all these big money whales, they are changing the landscape of crypto. Crypto is no longer going to operate like it once did, and we are not going to see meme coin seasons. We are not going to see altcoin seasons. We are going to see random parts of the bull market where out of nowhere privacy coins are pumping, like how we're seeing now. And then possibly out of nowhere, like previously before the privacy coins, it was the AI coins. AI coins were going crazy. AI coins were going crazy, right? And that's how we're going to see it. We had a period of the cycle where Solana and Sui were going absolutely crazy. Solana and Sui were doing well. So certain sectors are going to do well. So it's not just going to be like a whole overall altcoin season. It's not going to be a whole overall meme coin season, right? We even had a season inside, or a sector, which was the meme coins on the Binance Smart Chain. The meme coins on the Binance Smart Chain were going big at one point of this cycle. Meme coins on Solana were going big at one point of the cycle, but it's no longer the whole entire meme coin market. It's no longer meme coin season. It's no longer altcoin season. Now we have AI coin season, and the season isn't going to be like a traditional season. It's going to be whenever the institutional investors want to put their money in on it. So you're going to see stuff like this. You're going to see it's the season for Solana coins. It's the season for Sui coins. It's the season for this, for that. So it's no longer going to be the way it is. So what you have to wait for Brett is for the base coin season. We have to wait for the base coin season whenever it is the season for base coins, right? There's not going to be a meme coin season. So we're going to have to wait for when base gets its shine, when the whole blockchain of base gets its season, because that's how we've even seen it. Like, we've seen the same thing happen to BNB. We've seen the same thing happen to Solana, all of that, right? And not all the coins on the chain usually go up, but like sectors on the chain will go up. So that's how you got to look at it. So whenever it's base season, if Brett is one of the largest meme coins on base next to Toshi, so I think Brett will do well whenever it is base coin season. But the real question is, when is base coin season? But anyways, Brett still has a significant amount of holders, 888,407 holders. 888,407. Now it has 888,412. So as you can see, people are still buying Brett. So yeah, I wouldn't count Brett out yet. We just got like 5 holders in the last however long we've been making this video, for like 5 minutes. So like 5 holders in 5 minutes. Hey, every minute we get a new holder. That's how it's looking. But still, we need to you got to pay attention to the market cycles. But anyways, what we're seeing is with Brett, like, they are very consistent. They're very consistent with keeping the community engaged. And that's one of the main things a meme coin can do, is keep the community engaged every day. They make a post. They keep everybody updated. They always, keep everybody engaged. So that is a good thing for Brett. One of the Brett whales is also noticing, or the base whales, they're noticing a low here. And actually, I feel like this is a newly created low though, so I would be extremely careful. I actually had to move this Fibonacci even lower because I had the Fibonacci set here, but Brett ended up breaking that right around here. So then I had to move it down even lower. So that just kind of says something. Like, why is Brett continuing to create new lows? Like, its all-time lows are just getting lower pretty much. So the last all-time low, actually, well, we can't really do all-time because, you know, it launched at 0 technically. But anyways, we are seeing new lows now being created over and over again inside of Brett. So I don't know. We'll have to see what is coming up next for Brett. This right here is a falling wedge. It's clear as day. That is a falling wedge. Falling wedges are bullish patterns, but they're only right like 77% of the time. So we'll see if this falling wedge is correct. If it is, we should go up to 0.024, see what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin crashes more, it could drop a little more after that, and then possibly try to continue the way upwards, right? But it's very, very hard to tell what a meme coin is going to do now. Like, we have to wait until it's base season. So honestly, I can't give a technical analysis because there's no telling what is going to happen to these meme coins. But what I can say is we are in a falling wedge, and falling wedges are bullish like 77 or something like that % of the time, and they are bullish patterns. So there's a possibility though that it could break down to the downside, and they don't always break out to the upside. Look at Bitcoin's falling wedge. Bitcoin's falling wedge right here broke down to the downside. So they don't always, you know, go up, right? It's not a for sure thing. But again, it is falling wedge, so we'll see what happens. The %R trend exhaustion for the 4-hour chart on Brett shows the short-term trend breaking out fast, and then the long-term trend's kind of going slow and sideways. This is bad because when the short-term trend exceeds the long-term trend, what does the short-term trend have to do as the long-term trend comes back down? Well, the short-term trend has to come back down as well. What is that going to do? That is going to change the price. It is going to bring the price down. Look at what happened during that time right here on the %R trend exhaustion. This is that area on the %R trend exhaustion. That is the equivalent on the chart. It starts going up because the short-term trend goes up, but the long-term trend goes down. So that's why this falling wedge formed. So as the long-term trend brought the short-term trend down, this happened. What are we doing now? Doing the exact same thing. Short-term trends breaking out. Long-term trends kind of going up slowly. Looks like it's about to start going sideways and then go down. So what could happen? Like I mentioned before, we could break out of this falling wedge to the upside, and then we can get to 0.023. I would say that would probably happen pretty soon. And then from there, you could see the push down even further for Brett. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, things are not looking good for meme coins, and meme coins, we're no longer going to be able to track them like we once did before. But this move for Brett alone would be a 34% rise in the price. But the problem with this is that Bitcoin still has to go down to 25K. Or I mean 85K. I didn't say 25. 85K. So if Bitcoin has to come down to 85K, what would happen to Brett? And Brett's not going to be able to break away from Bitcoin's hold because, you know, it's a meme coin, and it hasn't been doing well either. So I think Brett would definitely break down if that happens. So we just have to wait. And then when we come to like the shorter term charts, this is the 5-minute chart here, and it's kind of trading within a channel right here, which is actually pretty interesting. But yeah, it does look like it is working its way to the upside, but remember, it could easily get rejected. And yeah, you could actually easily day trade this. Actually, I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait a second, this is a little too easy. This is a little too easy right here, right? That's a little bit too easy. From right there to there, I'm looking at it, that would have been an easy day trade right there. Quick little 8%. So yeah, that would have been easy. But anyways, like I was mentioning before, guys, you want to be careful with Brett, and especially for the member of the channel that wanted me to go over Brett, I would say be extremely careful. I wouldn't be going all in on meme coins. If you have a lot of money on Brett, I don't know if what you want to do with it. It's up to you, but it's already close to such a low bottom. I would just leave it there. You don't want to sell at the bottom. Like if you're already in it, don't sell at the bottom. Like it can go down a little bit more, yes, but it's so close to the bottom. I wouldn't bother trying to sell right now. Right now, you just gotta minimize your losses in dollar cost average if you're in it right now. But other than that, when base chain gets its shine, and I'm sure base chain will get its shine. Coinbase is the largest exchange in the United States of America. But yeah, base will get its shine eventually. So if you're big on Brett and you already hold the coin, just leave it there and let it sit. If you're thinking about putting some in, it's pretty cheap right now. I'm not gonna lie. Could it go lower? Yes, but I really wouldn't be worried about it because it's already so low. So if you put a little 100 in it right now and then it goes up to $1 billion in market cap, you're 10xing your money at that point. Well, almost 10x because it's not completely, wouldn't be completely 10x. It'll be like 8x or something like that. But still, from 1 billion to 10, or from 100 million to 1 billion market cap to 10x your money, or almost 10x it, like 8x, that's still good. That's still good. But would Brett ever get back that high? That is the main question. There's no way of knowing. But when base gets its season, that is when we'll be able to tell. But anyways, for now, this is all I got for you guys. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. And again, guys, if you want me to do a deep dive on any project like this, a member of the channel requested this and I went over it for them. And shout out to you again. And if you guys want me to do something similar like this for a project that you like, go ahead and become a member of the channel. It's only $10 a month. All you got to do is become a member and then comment the name of the project in any one of the videos and be like, can you go over this? And be a member of the channel, and then I'll do it. So shout out to all you guys, as long as it's not some type of low cap scam coin. Let me say that, right? But anyway, shout out to you guys. Hit the like button and subscribe. And as always, I'll be back with another video.